Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna do a divine masculine check-in and see what they got going on. Or yeah. So let's see what they have to tell us. I'm waiting on my some new decks. I mean, so like for now we're kind of just getting the scoop. No. After that, when I get my other decks in, I'll be doing more of like, you know, spirit messages, you know, love, romance. I'll be able to get detailed messages. For now, I'm just channeling and delivering the message that comes out here. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so already, yeah, already seeing divine divine masculines are no longer feeling trapped. They've been working on their I'm sorry, I got bit by a mosquito. They've been working on their emotions. Let me see. So they've come to a mature level. Let's say that, okay? But I see that there's something holding them back. So what's holding divine masculine back? Okay, so what they're holding back was kind of like, it's kind of stalling, you know, like they're kind of not wanting to leave something behind. There's something that needs to be left behind. And yeah, there's something that definitely needs to come to an end. Something is no longer serving them anymore. Something is no longer benefiting them anymore. And they need to leave that behind. So, okay. So the good news is we see that for this collective, this divine masculine is in a mental state. You know, he's feeling like, you know, balanced out. So he's working on his emotions. I'm not saying he's 10 of Cups energy, but he's getting there. He's working on his emotions. But there, whatever it is that's the situation that's holding him back is keeping him from progressing in his emotions and in his pentacles. Or it could be a job that's holding him back, or job related that's holding him back. Okay, what is it that? So divine masculine may be having let me see. Yeah, it's in regards to in regards to their work, like to or their you know, their business, material success. So I mean, it could be something that they're working on, and it's like kind of taking away from the time that they have to work on themselves. And it's keeping them from progressing any further from than where they've come, how far they have come. So how does the divine masculine see the divine feminine at this point in time? How does the divine masculine see the divine feminine at this point in time? How does the divine masculine see the divine feminine at this point in time? Okay, hold on. How does the divine I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. Okay. Okay. So, sorry, excuse me. Pardon. I don't know too much Spanish, but I try. Okay, so he really sees divine feminine like a goddess, you know, like it's beautiful, the energy that that's coming out here. He really sees her like blooming, and the things talk about me. No, I'm kidding, but look at this. Where is it? Is it in there? Yeah. Okay, so he really sees divine feminine, like putting her like as a creative woman or individual, you know, because it could be male, female, you know, take it how it resonates, you know, apply it how it fits. So he really sees divine feminine like standing in her power, you know, putting all her creativity into action, like giving, let's say, blossoming, blooming, you know. He sees divine feminine like glowing up. So that's good. Okay, let me see. He's no longer in a karmic situation. I'll say that. I got that. I heard I'm free. And then then the devil card came out in reverse. So yeah. So from what I'm seeing is they left it behind. They left the karmics behind. You know, they're moving away. Yeah, definitely. So. Okay, so they moved away, but they're working. But right now they're focused on their material success. Material success. Y'all have to remind me, because right now this I keep getting tongue-tied or whatnot. So, anyways, get back to the point. Yeah, some of them might be literally moving. Okay, so. It's kind of taken away from, like I said earlier, you know, it's taken away from their balance and their growth, you know, their emotional growth. But we can't expect them to be Superman and Superwoman or whatnot, whatever we can expect them to be. We can't expect, you know, and everything was, you know, all healed and done. No, okay. So, anyways, back to the point. So they're. I didn't like this. I'm getting they're moving quickly. Okay, so they weren't obviously, right? The masculines were dealing with the karmic. So they're no longer dealing with their karmic, or they're walking away from this karmic. See, the karmic was leaving them, you know, unhappy. Well, they decided to start focusing on themselves and getting their things together. Start getting, you know, their own emotional their mental, their spiritual growth. You know, they wanted to get themselves together. So I do see a lack of communication. So like what I'm feeling from this is divine masculine has things on his mind, you know, that he wants to. He wants to communicate with others. So that is something in his emotional state that needs to be addressed. But right now he has other things in his material world going on that he's working on. Jeez. Yeah, so in this karmic situation, it was literally like draining him in every way. It was taking away his happiness, taking away. He was feeling like powerless. He was feeling like he couldn't gain any strength. He couldn't gain anything from the situation, from the from that partner. So that's what I'm hearing. That quote, I use it. Well, I've used it before. No pain, no gain. So I mean, what I'm seeing here is basically, you know, the same thing that took strength for the divine masculine is what gave him strength. Like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm done with it. Enough is enough. They had enough. Okay, so then that's what made them, you know, step into this to this energy of getting themselves together and start building for their wants and their needs. So on an emotional level, they are needing some comfort. They are needing some enlightenment. They are needing some love, advice, and enlightenment. I just said that. Sorry. Let's see. But they do see you, divine feminine, and again, they see you like, no. They do see you, you know, like a goddess. Okay, so keep doing your thing, because I'm with the twins, you know, with the lovers. You're reflecting, okay? So I mean, if you're out there doing your thing, you're out there getting yourself together, you're out there doing your work, your self-healing, then guess what? Just guess, okay? Okay, I think you guessed. Divine masculine's gonna be doing it, okay? So I'm not saying that y'all both can be there picking your nose at the same time. Like, I'm jokes, okay? Anyways, I'm not saying that you're literally at the same moment doing the same exact thing, no. But on an energy level, you know, in the 5D, you guys are trying to pull each other together. So if you can stay like this, okay, I'm gonna stop. If you can stay, you know, in your power, I mean, it's not easy. We're all gonna go through, we're all gonna have our days of ups and downs and sideways and turns arounds. No, but you know, just stay as much as you can. Love yourself, you know? Okay, so there's still some unfinished, like, there's still something that divine masculine is holding on to, and it needs to be, and it needs to be, kind of needs to loosen the grip on it a little bit in order for him to move your way. And that, it may be in regards to, a child, children, family, something something in that sort. So maybe like child support or something. They may be having to, like, they may be let me see. So child support, I mean, if it is child support could be what is kind of delaying their growth, which I'm not saying anything bad about child support. It's people's business, right? But what I'm saying is it makes it a bit harder to accomplish certain goals. But I mean, it's part of being a parent, so I might get on that topic, okay? But I'm just saying what I see. Why is this? So I see the divine masculine, and was feeling like if he was losing time, like if he was running out of time because he was focused on the unsatisfied, you know, part of his life. He was totally ignoring the things that were that do potentially make him happy, that do that is fulfilling for him. He was ignoring that and focusing on things that, you know, were just bringing him yeah. So he may have been, you know, he may have had lots of options, and maybe it was like, you know, like, hey, so no, maybe it was kind of entertaining these other partners while dealing with. I'm gonna say he had some personal issues. Okay, so he was entertaining other partners. I mean, it seems like there's there may be child support or something in courts that he's dealing with. Maybe it's a divorce and there's children involved, you know. But all of these issues are being worked through currently. So for some of you, it may be in regards to I like DNA testing. Well, I mean, maybe it's the whole process of child support. You know, take it how it resonates. Just, but divine masculine is no longer letting those things hold him back. So I mean, he's working through them. He's getting through them, but they're no longer holding him emotionally back. Okay, so he is like the quote I used earlier, no pain, no gain. So he's using those stressful moments and those things that he had to work through. See, warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? But what I was saying at the moment, you know, no pain, no gain, and then warrior woman comes out. So I mean, he's using those things that like kind of those things that are meant to. I can't say it like that. He's using it for motivation. He's using it for strength. Okay, so those things that were taken from him he's now gaining from. Okay. I always like to say, like, turn those lessons into blessings. You know, because you've already been through it. You already know what caused the pain. You already know, like, you know, that the actions you took last time didn't work out. So now, I mean, it's those are kind of like maps to succession is the way I like to say it. You know, if it makes any sense to anybody, makes sense to me. Okay, so yeah, he's letting things go. He's releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So so definitely, I mean, it may be, you know, separation, divorce, anything of that matter. I mean, it could be patterns. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a job. It could be addictions. I mean, it could be anything of that sort. But he's unbounding from all those things right now. So, yay, divine masculines! We're proud of you. High five. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling like like a spirit really pushed divine masculine into making these decisions, like kind of intervenes and left him feeling like you need to make a decision, you need to make a choice. Like the time is now. It's you know, it's how I'm feeling and what I'm hearing. So I feel like spirit kind of stepped in and, you know, kind of made divine masculine step up and start seeing things in a whole different view, or just he had to step up, you know. So I had to make a decision. So I mean, anyways, to sum up the reading, we see that divine masculines are no longer letting them hold things back. Okay, they're no longer hold him back, her back. They're taking the steps that they need and to leave these patterns, these lifestyles, these toxic partners, these whatever it is, to leave these things, addictions, whatever, to leave them behind him. So they're taking steps to stable themselves out, balance themselves out, and really step into their power, their energies, you know. So I mean, that's it for today. If you like the video, like it, hit the button. No. Like, comment, subscribe, okay? And until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.